going on, everyone? It's Alec here at Soulful Guitar Lessons. On today's lesson, I'm going to show you an alternative to the CAGED system on the guitar. The internet seems to love the CAGED system. So many searches on YouTube and videos is dedicated to the CAGED system. However, I have a technique that's more soulful and will allow you to bring out your inner musicality rather than being locked in the CAGED system. I'm going to show it to you in a second, and I'm also going to show you how to practice it. Let's get into it. All right, so for a little background, the CAGED system is just 5 set positions on the guitar. You'll play a scale here, just up and down, then you play a scale here, up and down, play a scale here, and so on, and there's 5 different positions. And that's fine and good, and that works for a lot of people. However, I found that once I started playing solos and scales on one string, it really unlocked the fretboard for me. I was able to play with more soul and have a little bit more musicality than just running the scales up and down here. And I'm going to give you an example. So in the key of E, instead of playing this, right, that'd be the CAGED system, I would practice it on the low E string, right? And I would also practice it on all the other strings. And as you can see, I kind of got carried away, but it's really, really easy to make music on one string. That's the whole point I'm getting at. Rather than being locked into the cage, you can make music, do bends and slides on one string. And that kind of brings me to my next point, is that on one string you have this ability to bend, right? You can bend and you can slide up and down, right? You can add all those little colors. It almost sounds like a voice, right? And on the CAGED system, this option isn't really available. So practice your scales on one note and then just practice having fun, right? Practice sliding up and down. Practice bending. Practice bigger slides. Once I started picturing the guitar like this, it's almost like I have 6 different little pianos, right? I have, this is my piano, the low E, then the A, and I was able to kind of play up and down like you would a piano, rather than just being locked like a guitar player, like I gotta play in this position, I gotta play in this position, gotta play in this position. And you're gonna hear great guitar players use this technique. Matteo Sasato, Derek Trucks, a lot of great players use it, and some of my favorite players that have the most soul use this technique. Now, this kind of comes with a caveat, like everyone. It's not in place of the CAGED system. It is in addition to, and this is a way to break out of the CAGED system. The CAGED system is still a very useful tool, but this will help you get a little more oomph, like a little more soul, and allow you to play with some spirit and open up the fretboard for you visually and physically and hopefully harmonically as well. Thank you so much for watching Soulful Guitar Lessons. I hope this has been helpful. I will see you next week. Take care.